Hello guys and welcome back to Animal Crossing. Today we are literally on day freaking 2 of Jade Blush and I could not be more excited to be here. Let's just say that. So today we just need to literally advance through the freaking tutorial of the game. I think I said this, like, this is gonna be the part that either kills me or I literally slay the house down boots through it. So, getting through the tutorial is basically our only roadblock here because I really can't do anything at this point. I just need to, figure out how to craft, figure out how to customize, figure out how to, I don't know, hunt for villagers. We're gonna have to do a villager hunt, bruh. And I'm seated, Anyway, I'm excited for that actually. So maybe our next video we do a villager hunt. I obviously left myself in a good spot for this video. Oh, did I ever address this? I'm recording a voiceover because I could not talk while I was playing, if that makes sense. Because the rest of this video, after like the first 6 minutes probably, is sped up. So you will see a quicker version of what actually went down, because a lot of this, like I said, is prep work. This is not very important, but it is, what is it called? It is necessary for the advancement of Jade Blush. That's why we're here. That's why I'm making this video, because I also love the introduction, or the intro of Animal Crossing. Mainly because the music is good, but also because I forget my roots. I forget my roots sometimes. So I need to be reminded, yes, I had to do all of this laborious work. Was that? Let's just move on. Laborious work. Okay, girl. Anyway, so I was just talking to them, blah, blah, blah. We need some sticks because we're going to be crafting. He is going to be teaching us to make a freaking fishing rod. And yeah, so halfway through this video, I finally remembered I need to be farming Nook Miles because I have debts to pay. And this is one of the things that actually did help me. Apparently we have a lot of announcements. I'm just going to move past that. I don't think that matters as of right now. But what does matter is learning how to craft. That's something I think I get to this later in the video, but I check my mailbox finally and there is a crafting recipe in there, and then I just leave it in my inventory because I assume I cannot, I don't know, what is it called, memorize the recipe, because if you try to do it too early it'll be like, oh, I don't know what this is, I better ask Tom Nook or something like that. But I actually held off for so long I didn't even get that message, so yeah. Anyway, like you probably, I don't know, picked up from the context clues, I am back at college. Yay! Back at my lovely apartment, and it's been a blast. I have been in a bit of a funk because I can feel my period coming, and I'm just like, ooh, you're not making me feel very good right now. Anyway, so people visiting today, I feel better, blah blah blah. Decided to record this voiceover because I just showered and I have nothing to do right now. I have stuff to do later, so this does have to be a little quicker. Actually, whoa, I expected to be sitting here for an hour, but I actually got this video down to 30 minutes. Can you believe it? I actually was fully prepared to sit here for an hour, so that's actually delightful to see. I don't know why my brain didn't process that I edited this video, but I did. And so I hope you enjoy this lovely little 30-minute video. I just hate posting videos if they're not 30 minutes for some reason. To me, when I'm watching YouTube videos, don't have me sitting for a 10-minute video. That's like a joke to me. 10 minutes only? Really? That's so short. And then I have to go find another video to watch. I just, no. I guess that's my least favorite part about YouTube, is going and finding another video to watch, because I'm always up to date. So if I finish my, I don't know, 2 videos for the day, I'm like, oh, okay, what next? Right now, my current obsession is The Bald and the Beautiful. I have not listened to that podcast in a very long time, probably 6 or 7 months for some reason. When I forget about something, I forget about it hard, let's just say that. So I was obsessed with them early last year. Whoa, was it? Oh my god, maybe it's been a year. That's scary. That's really scary. Maybe early last year. I guess every Drag Race season I go listen to them again. But Trixie went on break. That's why I like forgot about it, if that makes sense. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll listen to it when she comes back. Anyway, she's back. I guess I kept my word. Clock that Z. But so I'm listening to the podcast and I love it. They're just such a duo. Like, I don't even know. Every time there's like an awesome duo on the internet, it's just like, yeah, that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. It's so good to see. Anyway. Oh, so I sold all my stuff. Only got 2,000. Whoa, 2,000. Ooh, that was generous. 250 gems. Or what is it called? Bells. It's called bells in this world. And yeah. Oh, now we're entering up this bed up era. We have to finally, I don't know, do some hard work, I guess. So what I decided to do, pick up all of the branches because we're going to need those for crafting. And then along the way, I found a little pebble on the road. So I also picked that up, or maybe that was earlier. Who knows? And then I was like, you know what? I'm out here and I'm doing work. So let's actually just pick up all these freaking weeds because I'm going to have to do it literally regardless. Not only that, I'm glad I did this because it'll end up coming in clutch, you could say. Along whoa. Got my tongue twisted. Halfway through the video, probably, I remember I actually should be collecting Nook Miles. So me doing this right now, I was able to sell them, get Nook Mile achievement, and get one step closer to my goal. So I guess that could be the goal for the video. Pay off my loans because I hate it. I don't get it. All of this could be sold for bells. Why not just charge me 5,000 bells? Yeah. Why not just charge me 5,000 bells? I know. Oh, so they can introduce you the Nook Miles, but I don't want to be introduced to the Nook Miles. What if that was the case, you know? Anyway, rant over. It was just so inconvenient finding out about this. Like, I was just like, oh. No, well, actually, I misremembered it too. That's probably why I'm so mad about it. I thought you only had to get 4,500 or something. It was 5,000. So I had to grind a little bit more. That's when I actually decided to sell my weeds, I remember. I was like, okay, I'm a little bit short. Let me just sell my weeds so I get this achievement. Was not enough, but it got me closer. So I do appreciate that. I do. One thing I remember I didn't do was open up my custom design app and like make a custom design. I know you can get an achievement for that, or Nook Mile reward, I don't know what to call it. For that. No, I didn't do it. No, but yeah. How fun. There was actually, I don't know. I wonder if there are like a different amount of weeds on every island because I feel like this was one of the most bare bones islands I've had so far because I cleaned all of them up and I was pretty shocked. Oh, there. I was going to say, there's when I checked my mail. No, that's when I looked, saw I had mail and was like, nah, I shouldn't grab it. And then, oh, fishing time. Today, we are trying to catch fish because I remember you need these for Blathers. You need to give him 15 fish or something. But what I actually ended up doing was shocking myself and going up to Tom Nook and then he's like, oh, give me your fish. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I forgot you had to do that. So, lesson learned. But I don't know how I'm going to catch 15 more animals. Insects, bugs, fish, whatever. I'm going to call them animals. I don't know how I'm supposed to catch 15 more when I only found like 3 types of things, if that makes sense. Like I found 3 butterflies and like the same 5 fish. That's not enough. And I gave those to Tom Nook. Blathers is not going to want that. So, yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle, it seems. But I guess we'll figure something out. Maybe it'll just be the case where Blathers tent never gets built. Or Blathers museum, I should say, never gets built. But I also think it should because I kind of want the cafe on my beautiful Cherry Blossom Island. Yeah. I haven't had the cafe in forever. Mainly because I didn't build it on Evermore, but whatever. I almost called Evermore Sakar. Wow, what a throwback. I don't even know if you guys are tapped into that, but that was my first island I've ever made. It was, my fishing pole breaks there and I don't craft one for an extremely long time after that. Anyway, my first island's a car that's on my Nintendo Switch Lite, so I cannot make videos on it technically. I guess I could like go to my airport, open it, and like have my other Switch come to it. Will I do that? I don't know. Let me know if I should. I don't know. But yeah. So here is me donating every freaking thing I own to Mr. Tom Nook. And I did this obviously a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through that. Here's my last creature I'm donating to him. And then, ooh, clock this T. He's going to catalog it. He's getting a call. Wait. Okay, never mind. He's not getting a call. I didn't cut this enough, it seems. Hold on, is the next one? Okay, so I should have cut it there. Damn. I'm going to leave that in because, you know, you live and you learn. It seems every time I do a voiceover for these videos, I notice that I didn't cut something out. I'm like, oh, that should have been cut out. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Anyway, even for my Stardew Valley videos, I clock that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I just left that part in where I'm standing completely still for 5 minutes. Whoopsie. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I still have like 2 more weeks to decide. But I don't know if I should release a Stardew Valley Spring 1 video. The Stardew Valley Expanded, of course. Because I have all the clips in the video, I guess. Or in the Final Cut Pro project. But I don't know how to change it up so it's different, if that makes sense. I don't know. I guess I'll like re-skim through the video and see if there's anything I could just cut out. But I don't know. Of course, I'm going to be recording. I wanted to do this differently if I was going to do it than I did my Stardew Valley Spring 2 videos or whatever. I started that for my 1.6 playthrough. But I don't know. Me talking about Stardew Valley while I'm playing Animal Crossing. Whatever. I still have been obsessed with freaking Fortnite, obviously. But I'm actually nervous I'm not going to be able to finish the Battle Pass before freaking February 21st. I have more than a month. Like a month and 2 weeks probably. Or a week. I don't know. To do that. But to me, I'm just like shivering in my timbers. I'm like, oof. Am I going to be able to? Is the diva going to be able to? Oh, see? That's something I should have cut out too. Me standing there forever. Whatever. Yeah, I guess I already said that. I was gonna say you live and you learn, but I already used that excuse, so what now? But also, this video, it obviously didn't get much editing because I was literally just freaking playing, and I was counting on a voiceover, obviously, but yeah. Oh, me when I'm freaking rich, sell that thing for 1.6 thousand bills. I've also been debating getting a Stanley Cup. I want this like dark purple one. Oh, me really hoping that got me Nook Miles taking a photo. That's funny. See, here's when I remembered. Oh, I should get Nook Miles, shouldn't I? And I literally only had 500. So we're going to be making, fingers crossed, quick progress. I was about to say something a little different. Hopefully we make quick progress, but that's something I should have done too. Customize my freaking passport. Oh, instead I was doing the most tedious things ever. Whatever. So here's me making a drawing. I don't even want to tell you what I was going for here. I don't even want to tell you. It was so bad. But you know, bad things can be posted soon. And there's when I decided to check my mailbox because I remembered if you place things down, you also get a Nook Mile achievement. Yeah. So that's what I started doing here. But, oh, there's me ignoring the freaking DIY. I was like, oh, I don't know how to build DIYs. Let me just not. And then I placed my 2 little things down, my Paradise Planning and my freaking Nintendo Switch. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I ate a peach, separated them for some reason, and then dropped them. It was... I was on the struggle bus, let's just say that. And then we planted my flowers. I thought I would get some Nook Miles for that. I did not. But we're at 2,000, 3,000 more to go. Clock that C. Or actually, I was going to do that math. I'm not going to because I could be wrong and I don't want to be wrong. Anyway, there I am, clueless in the world. So clueless in the world. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So we're going to go ahead and craft. I think the rest of my tools, I wanted to craft, what is it called? Yeah, an axe. I wanted to craft an axe, and then I ended up crafting like every other tool I needed. And then there I was crafting, and I was like, wait, so does that mean I can learn a crafting recipe? And the answer was yes. So beautiful, so beautiful. I'm able to learn recipes now. Anyway, so I chop a few trees until my axe breaks. I was really praying I didn't find a freaking wasp. The wasps I have never been able to catch. Not once in my whole Animal Crossing career have I ever caught a wasp. Never. And I'll admit that to you. Like, I've never caught a wasp. I've always either gotten stung by them or successfully escaped. But yeah, never caught a wasp. And I honestly still don't know how. You can show me all day, all night. That won't change a thing, darling. That really will not change a thing. Like, I just can't do it. I literally can't do it for some reason. And then here I am now, running around my island, clueless as to what I should do in the world. Here I am, 3 question marks. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. So yeah, we just skipped to the next day. Something bad actually happened. I accidentally pressed sync to real life time and it changed my date, and I could not freaking for the life of me remember what date I was on, so I just did my best and guessed. Girl, keep in mind we're on March 2nd, 2025. I time traveled all the way to March 16th. For no reason. For no reason. I literally, that's how good my memory is. That was what I thought was right. That is literally what I thought was right, and it wasn't. So yeah, that was really nice to know. Anyway, now that I have my net, let's go ahead and catch these bugs. Oh, I think Blathers is here. Wait, is he? I think that's what Tom Nook said, right? So I'm gonna have to go into Blathers' tent. I don't want to say that because what if he's not? I literally don't know. So here's me looking through the freaking Nook Mile tasks. I still need more if that wasn't obvious. So, I don't know. Bugs and freaking fish is what I was focusing on. Because to me, I was like, doy, I should catch fish and do this. No, I shouldn't. And then also, I don't even have a freaking shovel. So I was like, oh, Gulliver is a freaking Nook Miles quest. I need to wake him up. I eventually think this, by the way. I need to wake him up. No, I don't have a shovel. I can't even do your quest. So that was really helpful. Gosh. So earlier, I think in March of last year, I read, what is it called? Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I still have not read any of her other books because, let me be real, I read book 1 of Crescent Sadie and was just like, okay. Literally, to me, nothing can compare to the first read-through of Throne of Glass. You're joking. If you have any recommendations for a fantasy book that riveting, come my way. I read Red Rising, the first book, and I thought that was pretty good. I just don't know why I didn't go to the second book, but now I have to be in a line for it, so I don't know if I checked it out already or like put myself in the line, or I just didn't, but I want to read the second book. It wasn't as drama, if that makes sense. Like, to me, there was like so much character connection and drama in the Throne of Glass that you're like, you did what? Like that kind of thing. But when I was reading Red Rising, it was just like, okay, lore. Okay, you're transforming. I don't know. Honestly, can't really remember what happened in that book notee. But yeah. I don't remember hating it though. Anyway, so the Throne of Glass, I'm trying to reread it. I have Assassin's Blade next to me. It's going to be anyone's guess if I actually do. I brought the first 4? Yeah. I brought the first 4 books with me up until Crown of Midnight. I think that's the book. I get the Queen of Shadows and Crown of Midnight confused. But I brought the first 4, let's just say that. So I'm going to start with Assassin's Blade. Girl, if I even can. Where's the time in the day? Where's my free time? Where's time that I can decompress and focus? I don't know. I guess I'm using it right now. So yeah, if I'm not working on a YouTube video, socializing, doing homework, or sleeping, or going to class, What is there to do? And when can I do it, you know? So that's my situation. That's coming from someone who used to have too much free time. So yeah. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. Oh, one of the Nook Mall achievements was to socialize with your villagers. I forgot I didn't do that once. So we got 300. Hey! We're so close. Almost 1,000 away. But yeah, now I just... Oh, yes! Here is when I saw the freaking weed. Weed, sell your weeds, and blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, why can't I freaking speak? Get Nook Mall? I don't even know. But yeah, here's me waking up Gullivar, not even knowing the dark side that lingers behind me. I don't know where you get the shovel, quite frankly. I don't even know if I have it. I don't know if I just didn't read the dialogue. I don't remember. I know the sisterly villager gives you a shovel, but I don't know when, and she did not give it to me last playthrough, I believe. So yeah, I'm a little confused by that, but we will prevail. So on another freaking note, I don't know how the community feels about it, but I'm actually someone who does not mind spoilers. Now, let me get into what I was going to say. I just had to preface that. I like spoilers. I even sometimes prefer spoilers, but my roommates were watching Squid Game, and I had tried to watch the Squid Game season 2, I don't know, like the day after it came out, so like the 27th, and I got like 30 minutes into the first episode and was like, I'm bored. This was after me watching Arcane, actually. Let me say that. Arcane, best show I've ever watched in my life. Yeah, so I tried to get into Squid Game season 2 and it was not working, but they were on, I believe, episode 4 or 5, so I was sitting there watching it with them. They got to season 6. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear that airplane, but it's interrupting me. It's interrupting me. Oh, I need to tell you about my story getting here through the fire. Anyway, oh my god, sorry. So yeah, I was sitting there watching it with them, and I was like, ooh, on the edge of my seat. Ooh, you're on the Ferris wheel, or whatever it was called, merry-go-round. Na 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 na. I loved the song. That's one thing Squid Games does right. The songs, like, I love the songs. Anyway, so we were watching it. We got to the last episode. I was literally passing out on the couch, so I had to go see myself to the bed, and so anyway, I didn't finish it. I was like 20 minutes from the end of the last episode. So I'm gonna go out. Whoa. So my plan is to watch up until episode 4 or 5, wherever we were, and then skip to episode 6 or whatever the last episode is. The last 20 minutes, finish it. I think that was a perfect spoiler, if that makes sense. Like, they tied me in. Now I think I could sit through the first episode. Boringville. Let me know in the comments, did you think episode 1 of Squid Games was very boring? Because I did. I was not tied in. I needed immediate action. There was no action. Well, I guess there kind of was, but you know. 30 minutes in, let me remind you. Anyway, they were watching it with the English dub, and I actually didn't mind that. My roommates are psychos. They don't like they don't like captions on the screen. What is that about? Is there a divide in the culture? I don't know. Let me know. Do you get annoyed when there are subtitles on the screen? Because I also know someone else in my family who does. What is that about? It's honestly disappointing. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we're watching the English dub. It actually wasn't bad, so I probably won't watch it in the English dub because I actually do like paying attention to my screen and hearing it in Korean while reading the English, because then if I look at my phone, I have to actually rewind it because I miss stuff. And then I will be, what is it called? Like, not tempted to go on my phone? Yeah, that's the vibe. So that's kind of my vibe going into it. I probably will finish it, but from what I saw, yeah, it was good. I literally started talking about that because I saw a photo on my phone of Gimbop, at Ralph's. I was at Ralph's and I saw it and it made me laugh. So I was like, ah, Gimbop? Sorry, I keep saying it, but it's like not Kimbop, it's Gim. I don't know what they are. I am very uneducated on that cuisine. Sorry. One thing I did buy was the kimbap from Trader Joe's, and it was actually great. So that's in my freezer. That's in my freezer. And oh, on the way over here. So LA fires. It's just fucking devastating. Let's just say that. Like, it's so devastating how like bad it ended up being, and it's still ongoing when I'm recording this. It started the day before I was supposed to leave. I saw the fire in Malibu. That was the only fire at the time, I believe. And I don't drive through Malibu, obviously. Well, I guess that's not obvious, but I don't drive through Malibu to get to where I need to go. But I have to drive. Well, the next morning I saw there was more fires, or maybe I'm misremembering this. Maybe there was like 3 or 4 fires. Anyway, I had to drive on the 101 through, or it was Ventura Highway. I was driving through Ventura Highway, and it was just, you could have easily mistaken it for like 6 p.m. at night. Like, it was just, so it was dark and it was crazy, but it felt so much safer driving on the freeway rather than like the interstate, because I have to drive through the interstate to get from Arizona to California, obviously. Near Indio, which is on, I think, the 10 route. I'm trying to, get my road directions up. I literally don't know directions, by the way. So I think through the 10, the wind was so bad. It was honestly terrifying, and a ton of diesels, like at least 20, just flipped over. Like, it was insane. Everyone was fine, thank God, but like, whew, all that cargo in the back of that car, it's flipped completely. They can't do anything, so a ton of the diesels were just pulling over into the rest stops and stuff. It was jarring. I was driving, speed limit probably 70, 75. I was driving probably 60 or 55 because I got into a little bit of an accident earlier. That I was in December, so my bumper was like kind of ripping off, and the wind was so fucking strong it was ripping my bumper off, so I had to drive really slow. Luckily I was in Indio, so I was close to a Walmart. Had to pull into the Walmart, tape my bumper on just so it didn't like completely detach. It was fucking bonkers. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that experience to anyone. I was even getting texts on my way over there like, oh, don't leave yet, don't go back to college. I was already late for college, mind you. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad I made it back. It was terrifying. The gusts of wind were like nothing I've seen before, like nothing I've felt before. In growing up, we would always spend time in New Mexico, and New Mexico has like such bizarre winds, like they're so strong. It was on part of that. Like, they were just so insane. Like, it felt like my car was gonna swerve off the highway, not even on my own hand. Like, the wind was gonna take my car, Ugh. Anyway, terrifying. I'm like staying home, burrowing up for a very long time. I'm not gonna go visit my family, or at least drive to go visit my family until I feel comfortable enough, because that was honestly traumatizing. It was traumatizing enough when I was heading back December, whenever I was, and my freaking tire blew out and destroyed my car. But that one was at least like, I know I didn't do it, or like I don't know, something on the road just popped my fucking tire and sent me into a ditch. So that's what happened. But the wind was just like, there's nothing you could do. I guess for both of those, there's nothing you could do. But the wind just felt like, wow, I'm powerless here, aren't I? It was just so scary. Anyway, as you saw, we finally built my house. I guess that was my main mission for this episode, and we've achieved it. So now I'm like, okay, is there anything else to do? I almost bought that Nook Mile ticket, but then I was like, wait, let me get this jewel ring instead. Actually, I did not almost buy that Nook Mile ticket. You probably clocked my tea already. I had 800 Nook Miles. So I was like, okay, I have 2 options basically. So yeah, I ended up choosing the freaking jewel ring. The jewel ring is actually freaking helpful. So yeah, as you can tell, the grass is so much greener because I accidentally time traveled like 10 days in the future. 12, 13, 14, 15 days in the future, but whatever. I'm digging it. I actually love spring in what is it called? Animal Crossing. And as you can see right here, I built a vaulting pole. Now onto new horizons. Am I right? In next video, we're going to go ahead and venture out. Actually, no. I'm going to do this off camera, weed the entire island, and then, you know, do the little thing up there. I don't know what we're going to get done off camera, but I'll let you know in the next video, obviously. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.